Mark Yates then pre-talking on transfer deadline day. Mark, you've been so busy lately. Have you signed anyone before breakfast today?
Yeah, it'll be a bit of something later. I can't talk about it now because I don't until it's done. I will have some more news for supporters and for everybody later. But like I say, I can't divulge it now. But it's a good little thing for us.
Just the one, or is there two?
I'll talk about it later. It's one, but there's also something that's not what everyone will want, but something's happened, and like I said, we'll talk about it later.
Because you've managed to get so much done in the last few days, has that actually sort of taken some of the pressure off on the actual deadline day for you, though?
I would have liked to have done it on the 3rd, 4th and 5th of January, believe me, but it always happens where it happens late on. We're pleased with the business we've done so far. Probably taken one or two more than I thought, or by the end of it, one or two more than I thought. But I think it's necessary. I think we're in a good position. I think players we sign in are good players, good quality players, and I think in the current situation we find ourselves in, I think we just need a little bit of help. And the more good players we can have here, the more competition we can create out there on the grass and on the pitch on the Saturday, I think that'll stand us in good stead for the remainder of the season. I'm really looking forward to now getting back in tomorrow, working with the group that we have, and going from there. And that's nothing against anybody who's been here all season and beyond before that. I just think that right at this moment in time, it's time just to get a couple in and to help everybody along.
And because there are 4 new faces already as we speak, because there's that many, does it almost sort of reset the bar for everyone? Because picking that team against Torquay is going to be one heck of a job, I imagine.
Yeah, it is, but that's what I think that's what we've got to have. We need that competition back again. We need to get back on the train. We have a really good week, but we'll have an even better next few weeks with the group that we will have come tomorrow morning, hopefully. So we've got 18 games to go. We're in a strong position. We're in a good position. Not in a strong position. We're in a good position. And the aim with the players that we've brought in is to show, 1, the immediate ambition of the club. 2, we've signed Jason Taylor, and we're looking at things for next season as well, and hopefully that's where we are with possibly one that we might be trying to bring in later, that I'm sure you're going to ask me about in a minute.
Well, I'll ask you about the other one when you got it done. Because you said you're not going to mention that now. Is it almost easier when you're integrating people if they're at the front end of the pitch, because if things don't work out, then
we'll see, won't we? We'll see. Listen, we've brought in Michael Hector and Luke McCulloch as who are defenders as well. I want some presence at the back, but I want a little bit. I've gone on decent defenders, but a bit of pace as well. Do I see them playing together for the next 18 games? No. But like I said before, we need competition. At the minute, I think with Harry's injury, I think we were running at 5 defenders, so it was important I brought people in, and we'll see what the next few weeks what happens in the next few weeks. I'm delighted we've been able to get these players, and like I say, it's a bit chaotic at the moment. I just want to get a good session into them this morning. There's a bit of business being done today, hopefully, like I said, and I think the board have been absolutely fantastic in finding the resources to do what we've done. I won't take it. Can you stop?
Mark, when you're looking to integrate the new faces, how do you actually go about it on the training field? Because obviously you want it to happen as quickly as possible.
Yeah, like I said, I've brought in a couple of defenders. I don't see it being too much of an issue. I think I'm bringing in good players to an already good group of players. We'll just get out there this morning, get them running around, get them playing with each other. Listen, I don't know whether I'm going to make 6 changes, 5 changes, 4 changes on Saturday. It's going to be a gradual process. But whatever I do will be to make us better. I think we're up there, but I think we could be. I think just someone's waiting to kick on, and I think with the additions that we're trying to bring in and have done, I think we can do that. And we're going to have to work on the training ground, and it's going to be enjoyable. It's going to be hard work, but it's going to be what we want. The board have been fantastic. I've asked, they've given, and I've asked, and they've given a bit more. And like I say, it's exciting times, not only for now, but also for getting players like Jason ready for next year. There always has to be the next part of the plan coming into action, and that's why we did Jason, on a deal that we gave him.
The support that the board's given you, have you ever known a transfer window like it that's been so busy for the number of signings?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think I've done this many signings in all of my transfer windows, never mind in one. And like I say, in an ideal world, I probably wouldn't have done so many, but we've got people on good deals. We've got people that are going to help us, are going to help us immediately, and look to the future as well. So, like I say, I'm delighted. We were down to about 17 with Harry being out injured probably for the season, and we were light on numbers. So it needed, you've only got to look at the programmes when people come to us. Our team sheet stops there, and the opposition have 5-6 more, and I've wanted that. The board have been brilliant in doing it for this season, like for the remainder of this season, and I think the quality that we're bringing in is decent as well.
When there is so many signings going on for all clubs, is it harder to sort of stay across what potential opponents are doing? I know obviously...
It's not. I'm not interested. I went to the game Monday night in terms of Torquay. I'm going to Bristol Rovers tomorrow night. Is it tomorrow night? Is it Friday? Yeah. So, it doesn't take my focus off it. It's just long days, long nights. You get it sorted. It's not a problem. It's part of the job. Like I say, I'll be glad when tonight's over. I'll be glad when I arrive back in tomorrow, knowing, right, this is what we're working with. This is where we are. The boys can now refocus. Not that we've taken our eye off it or anything like that, but we need a little bit of fresh impetus just to get us going, and that's obviously why we are doing what we're doing.
Because of the numbers you've got coming in, does that mean you do perhaps a little bit less on our position?
No, not at all. No. Today will be. We'll just mix it around. Probably the team day will be more tomorrow. We will just get the boys out, and we will just get the new boys integrated, get them working how we work. We'll have a good hour and 15 minutes on the grass. It'll be an enjoyable session for them, hopefully, but it'll be a little bit about how we set up, and the new boys understanding that, and understanding that quickly. Then tomorrow I will, like I say, I'll sit down with Neil tonight, and we'll work out exactly where we're going in terms of Saturday, because Torquay are a good side. They got a good result the other night, and they're a difficult opponent to beat at the best of times. So we've got to be up for it, and I'm sure, like I say, come Saturday, our focus will be 100% on our next game, which is the most important thing.
We've talked a lot about the new faces. How much onus is there on the familiar faces to get to know the new boys?
Yeah, there is, but like I say, it's we're not bringing in a ridiculous amount. That we probably, as many as I would have wanted. They know most of the boys know most of the boys that we're bringing in, so it won't be an issue. They know they're good players, and they've got to. I see managers talk about it all the time. They can't fear it. They can't think, oh God, is he going to take my place? They are here to help. They are here to get us where we want to get to, and sometimes they've got to take the challenge on, and that's exactly what I'm setting to them. No one will be guaranteed a starting lineup, get a place in that starting lineup, and that's the way it has to be. If we can do that, and the boys are fighting for the shirt during the week and then performing to the best ability on Saturday, then that is only going to be good for Cheltenham Town.
How's Darren Carter's recovery?
Yeah, he's good. He's been worked to the bone by Wes and the medical team. I think he's back in the group today, so it'll be out like having another player as well. He's missed the last couple of games, and he's been a loss for us. But we've had a few draws. It's important that we get everybody fit and available. Like I say, I think he'll be relieved to be back with the players rather than with the physios, and his ankles. He tells me he's looking and feeling great.
So Harry, the only one unavailable then?
Yeah.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Mark, I spoke to the chairman yesterday, and he said that the proposals you you presented to him for January took his breath away. So how pleased are you with the way you managed to get them excited enough to give you the extra money?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I am. I'm really delighted. Like I say, I went to a meeting on Monday where, you know, I thought I'd done what I was doing. I was always pushing a little bit more. Could I do a little bit more? Didn't really expect the answers I got, but I'm happy. You know, I'm happy with where we are.
Yeah, I know you said you'd always want more, but having been given what you're given, do you feel like the expectation levels might have risen a bit now?
Absolutely. There's pressure on us now. There's pressure on us. There's been pressure on us all season in terms of expectation levels have risen from last year. Of course they are, but believe me, I'd rather be in that situation than fighting at the other end. We're in a good position. We could be I think we could be in a better position, but I think to get to that better position that we're talking about, these players will certainly help in that effort.
Yeah, do you think I know some of the loans, but the amount of business you've done now might make it a less frantic summer? I'm
trying to bring a permanence in as well as we speak, and I think that just shows the ambition and foresight that they've got. You know, it is about the immediate. Of course, it is, because you know we are where we are on the table and we want to kick on. But it's also about building for the future, putting building blocks in place that come the summer we've got a decent nucleus of what we already in contract. You know, once January's out of the way, tonight's out of the way, and we can just get focused on the next couple of games, and over the next couple of months we can just start talking to a couple of players about seeing where we go for the next year and beyond. So it's a continually evolving thing, and I have to say I'm happy with where we are at the minute.
Yeah, we've seen a few different sides to see, well, a few different moods to see the last couple of weeks for obvious reasons. But can you explain the difference between how you feel now between two weeks ago?
A couple of weeks ago, you know, someone's told me that I was a moody so and so, and like I said, I could have been, but it was the same old questions, and I was giving the same old boring answers because I was a little bit frustrated that perhaps nothing was coming in. And like I say, I do things I had a good chat with the chairman yesterday, and he knows where I'm coming from. I do things my way. I do things quietly. I don't broadcast too much that doesn't need to be out there, because it only hinders me in trying to do my business. When it's done, and I'm happy to talk about it. I think a couple of weeks ago I was probably the most frustrated man in the world. You know, results haven't been what we'd all have wanted, and I was getting not back after not back, but things weren't happening as quickly as I would have liked. Obviously, you can see I'm a smiley old chap today, and I'm excited by, you know, working with even more quality than we had before.
How much are you looking forward to sitting down with the squad list and actually having major decisions to make in every
position?
position?
I am, and that starts Saturday.
Yep. Brilliant. Cheers, Mark.